Welcome back. My name is Muligan and this is Hand of Fate 2. Last time we finished the Emperor, finally. I did play the Hierophant. I tried twice to record this. It failed. The video didn't come out right, so I'm trying the third time. All good things are three, right? I did finish the mission, but as you see I did not finish the bonus mission, which is why the stuff around is silver, not gold. I should have everything prepared, yeah. This is mostly about gold. Gold. So let's jump in. Ta-dam! We start with 10 extra gold and a weapon. Should have gone through that, but nah. So, the Mulberry Inn. With Malaclip's encouragement, what's a few murders in the grand scheme of things? You find yourself set opposite the opulent dressed leader of the Thieves Guild. Or one of the leaders. It's a shadowy organization. He takes a sip of wine and leans back to savor the taste. I'm scheduled to be assassinated. The new assassin has been determined. I believe the suspect is one of my own. With sudden nods he indicates a bearded man, a woman with red hair, and a man with grey eyes. Borden, Ravenna, and Grindon. My three personal silencers. One of them left me this note, I am sure. When the red candle's flame burns out, on his last evening at the Mulberry Inn, the fake priest will have his sin appeased. He points out the red candle up on the fireplace. The assassin favors theatrics over secrecy, it seems. So now we can get information, and we have to. So ask about Grindon. I know very little of Grindon. I hired him in the last town. A skilled killer. Okay, short time. He's prone to making the most preposterous claims, many of which are untrue. I would be wary of his exaggeration, even if he isn't the assassin. And especially when he's had too much wine. Makes wild accusation, why drunk? So that is the thing, I found the assassin last time. Assassin changes every time. But I didn't get the 19 clues, which I only have silver. So, Ravenna? Ravenna has been one of my silencers for as long as I have been in this position, and that is a very long time indeed. I asked that she infiltrates the 3rd Legion of the Imperial Army and eliminates their captain. She did so, of course, as efficient as anything. I suspect that she is only truly loyal to gold, but she's quite a valuable asset to the guild, so it would be a shame if she intends to assassinate me. So the information is the same. Borden is mostly the quiet guy. Borden is the oldest in my employ, a simple nervous kind of man. I highly doubt that he would have the heart nor the finesse to assassinate me, unless he has hidden his true nature all this time. I would say you would have to pour a few meats into him if you want him to talk. So, I asked for more information, a note was left. That is a note. Ask who is he. I'm known as Father Galfrey, though it's not my true name, of course. I keep track of accounts in this region. And that was it. So retire for the night, and now we can begin. And we have 3 nights until assassination. Goblins. With a snap, you feel something being janked off your person. You have been ambushed. You turn to see a few goblins running away, giggling and pointing at you. With no time to check what was stolen, you rush over the thieving devils, defeat the goblins before time. Some highwaymen emerge from the bushes to protect the goblins. So this is the big problem. These goblins, they steal my weapon every time. So we do have a counter later on. I don't think I have it on me now. But you can get a ring which stops them from stealing. There we go. Trying to kill one of the goblins. finally. Come on. Not what I wanted. Definitely not what I wanted. No, I don't have time to deal with you. I have to take this crappy weapon and kill this goblin. I only have 20 seconds. Now, interestingly enough, you can stun lock those goblins. God damn it. There we go. Now, oh. There we go. So, if the timer runs out, we can still... Okay, there. Good. Nice. You can still hit the goblin and he can't... He does something like the Diablo 3 goblin. He makes a little poo and then disappears. So if you can hit him one after the other, he can't poof away. And you can succeed even without being in the time limit, which is nice. There we go. It took some damage because for some reason I can't roll out of the way of all the attacks. Unfortunately, your coin purse feels a little lighter, the thieving devils. Yeah, so maybe stole some gold. With the sacks defeated, you search their bodies for valuables. 1 equipment. We can have the version of purification, which is good against just blocking, or the Lord's Dime, which has the slow swing, and yes, we want that. I hope we get enough fame. I don't know, but the slow swing is really important. There are some things. Ooh, nice. There are some things here where we need to get the swing thingy involved, and it would be nice to not have to deal with that. Suddenly a tree falls across your path, blocking the way ahead. Weapons bristle from the trees around you, their wielders' faces obscured by the underground. Now, neglected sword with a blade. I didn't even have a good... Right, I took the ring. This is one of the things I took. I didn't know what it does, but it reveals shop encounters at the start of each map, which is nice. So I know when to go there. Don't have a good weapon for that then. We do need to take these. Light weapons are better against those. Give us all your gold or die. No. Now you need the gold because each of the 3 assassins, they give you information, but they want some gold in turn for some information. And I want all the clues, so I need to get as much gold as I can. There we go. Luckily I don't have a time limit to kill some goblins, so I can just bash those guys. Zap, zap, zap. Not the best special. Nope. Not going to take your attacks. There we go. Special. Nice. Nope. He wanted to attack me. Meleclipse is totally useless. He is dying at the start of the round. I should just use his special. I never used that. It's a little shit. Pretty good. With the cows subdued, the thugs plead for their lives. Please, for pity's sake, we only want to feed our families. What else would you have us do? Give them... no. Give me your spoils. I need... You gain 2 fame. And 1 other equipment. Oh, please. We get exquisite blade, a new one. 8 hits, performing a powerful strike that causes more damage on a single enemy. Ornamental, while ineffective in combat, this item is very valuable. Can we pause between enemy combos? It is pretty valuable. Now, we could work on this thing down here, kill 15 thieves with finisher. We don't really have the fame. So I'm going to take this weapon because...
A perfect showpiece, barely usable in combat.
Because we can sell that and we need money. That is the big thing. We just need money. Exploring the device. I don't know why I have this still in here. Best results if I... Yeah, dangerous. It is interesting because you can have any of the 4 we got there. Good wise, dangerous, and really dangerous. We have dangerous, which means we have to fight some blight. Blights. I mean, I believe heavy weapons are best against blight, right? Bash for armor. Heavy bash deals additional damage to armor. This item rusty. So the blights are home to many a rebel, criminal, and beast. So blights. I do like this a lot because you get some resources if you defeat those guys. So I like the ability to have an encounter, which is not too bad. There we go. Swinging the axe. Bam. Get some damage in all of them, I guess. Finish him. Wow, okay. There we go. Nope. And a big hit. There we go. Blights are really good to fight. They are not really all that hard. They don't have any unblockable attacks, from what I remember. Or unparable. So you can parry all of them. Which is nice. And they're slow. For fame, perfect. With a better resolve, you scavenge what you can from the remains. We gain more equipment. We gain the ring of food, which is nice, not necessarily what I want. We get 20 money. We are going to keep that. We have a good amount of money. Health potion. I mean, let's take some food. I still can't take this. I need how much? 9. So I need another way to get that. And we are back to the inn. You enter the Mulberry Inn and find Father Galfrey at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across from him. He scratches some numbers on one of many rows of paper strewn across the table, then glances up at you. 3 days until the assassin comes for me, and 3 suspects. How apt. 3 days to uncover the liar. I would like you to follow one of my silencers on a job, trading trust for information. Pay for it, if you must. Now here is the thing. You can decide if you want to pay them 5 or 8 gold per information, but you have to roll. I do have an item in the equipment pile, which gives us +2 to the roll. I guess we take Grindon. Grindon was pretty easy. To stake out the castle, yep, he was pretty easy mission. You know the meeting point, there we go, there we have to get. Okay, no shop here. No, there is a shop. Perfect, there could be the ring we want. What I can do too, I could just camp. Because I forgot, you can trade. Buy equipment, what do you have? Nope, Berserker's Greed. Don't need that. Sell. 50 gold. Perfect. So, I don't want to make it into gold because you never know if you lose gold. Would be bad if I lost my... Oh no. Oh, you've been ambushed. I lose all my weapons, 3 goblins, and Anarchist of Greed. Okay. So I did lose my axe, I believe. Now I have my axe. So they don't even take my axe. Problem is the axe is really bad to fight against the thief. But they should be pretty okay against the goblins. There we go, 1 goblin down. No, I hit. so they can't really evade my special. Okay. The axe was not a bad choice. Okay, I'm lucky that I don't have the small thieves in mass rolling around, hitting me. Nope. Okay. Crit. Nope. Nice. Nope. Oh, okay. For some reason I was able to roll out of the way. Good. Good, good. So we had like 55 gold. Let's see if we lose some more gold. Yes, we lost some gold. Unfortunately, countries when sucks defeat you search their body. More equipment. I do want equipment. Always the chance of the ring. Mercenary guard, tight pockets. Reduce chance of goblin stealing. Good. Gain 3 gold whenever you draw a gold card. No, we are taking you. I need more fame. Sure. Let's hope. Good fortune, we need money. There we go. Let me switch my weapon to this one.
It is a kind
Foreign
of
treasure.
miracle. The Empire has done their best to purge this world of everything strange and wonderful, and yet the strong remain.
So this is a new card I put in because it means, well, it says foreign treasure. I hope that there's some money in. You see some treasure lying just inside the den of a family of claw trolls. Gambler's jewel. Oh, they have the ring I need. You may try to retrieve it, but the claws of troll clubs are preternaturally sharp. You will have to be quick. Enter the cave, yes. There we go. It adds 2 to my final roll. And this is one of the best rings you can have in here. Perfect. You retrieve the item, but the trolls' cubs are enraged at your intrusion to the cave. Ah, this one. And I don't have... Oh.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste means
Okay.
only failure.
I missed my best chance. I hate this. I have to wait. Okay. The red thing is in the way. Okay. Ah. I am too scared. Ah, there was a good chance. Takes a while for them to align again. Ooh! So these things at the side are not in the way. Okay, I thought they were in the way. You are both quick and nimble as you exit, gain 2 fame. 1 more fame, and we can equip the helm. Oh right, no, we don't want to go back. Hello. So we can buy some equipment. Let's see. Battered helm doesn't really do much. We could get the clubs, which are some light weapons. We can even equip those. I don't really need those. Sell equipment. Let's sell the sword. Keep all the ring. Buy some food. 10 food for 30. Yeah. So we don't have any problem with food anymore. There we go. To the last part. With a shout, Grindon signals you arrive at the castle by Moorhammer Lake. You find some long grass and settle down for the day. Despite being a stakeout, Grindon happily talks quite loudly. You know, my sources tell me the lady inside is wanted for high treason. He suddenly pulls out a bit of charcoal and paper. Would you like my autograph? Yeah. You allow him to scribble his name on the roll of paper. He tucks it lovingly into your hand. Grindon trusts you a little more. Time passes, but nobody leaves or enters the modern castle. I say, who are you anyway? Grinton retrieves a boiled sweet from a paper bag and pops it in his mouth. I've not seen you around before. I'm a new recruit, sure. Oh really? I heard we didn't need any more recruits. That we are struggling to feed the mouse we have already. Grinton squints at you, suspiciously stroking his head. Tell me, what did you do to get recruited? Stole the shoes of Father Guthrie while he was sleeping. Or stars from the sky and put them in his eyes. Last time I chose the first one, so let's do the second. The gaudy thief blushes. Trust you a little more. Little else happened during the stakeout. You spent most of the time watching a dog sleep. Before you head your separate ways, you take the chance to question Grinton. Grinton is checking his appearances in the reflection of his plate. Ask what he thinks about Father Guthrie. Father Guthrie, adoring old fool, I'm surprised he hasn't already been replaced by a younger, more dashing guild member. He's gone soft in his old age. The other day he left one of the rebel go free after they mucked up a job. No sum chopped off, nothing. Grinton checking his appearance, his favorite food. Ah, great question. It would be berry pudding, without a doubt. His family? Who needs family when I have so many devoted followers? And his past. I was specially asked to join the guild many moons ago after I slew a manticore using only a dagger, with no shoes on. Grinton says that he joined the guild many moons ago. So he is in here for a long time, he said. Now, the goal is to find the one person that is lying. Not necessarily gets information.
Show your worth.
Yes,
through action.
I need that. I'm too bad at those gondel thingy there. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, I didn't have to pay him. So we are saving a lot of money here. Back to the Mulberry Inn. You enter the Mulberry Inn and find your Father Guthrie at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across from him. He scratches some numbers on one of many rows of paper strewn across the table, then glances up at you. I hope the job with Grinton was fruitful today. You are not dead with a knife in your back, so I presume yes? It would be prudent to review that my silencers have said, and you have a quiet moment. Perhaps you will catch a lie in the process. We can do that at the end. Let's go with Borden. Borden is going to pick up some lambs from Shipwreck Port that have been, let's say, repossessed from their owner. There we go. We are marking this point over there. There's a shop. Right there. Now there's some gambling around here. We don't need to return quite yet. Arm wrestling. This is a new card too, I believe. The Carnival of Strength travels from village to hamlet, searching for the strongest from all over the land. Each visit, you will wrestle only one opponent. Each win advances you to greater opponents and greater rewards. In the second round of the competition, you sit opposite the aged frame of Huntley Toothless. He boasts about once being a silencer for the Thieves Guild. So we need to get 12, but we have the ring, which gives us...
I hope you have learned to be their master.
Which gives us automatically +2. So we have 12 +2 because of the ring, 14 easy.
Well done. You continue to impress.
Huntley crumbles in defeat almost instantly. You are lucky I'm not 20 or 30 years younger, he says, grumbling. Gain 2 fame, we are close to our armor. We gain 10 gold, we are going to keep that. We don't need food, we have some. And another 10 gold. If it was 5, we could make food out of that, but... You take a reward from the purser on the way out the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the second round for a larger prize. So this means that the arm wrestling is continuing to be harder and more rewarding if I put it in the deck. So equipment, we can have different equipment again. Wow, 100. Now I don't need any of that. And I don't really want to waste my money. Deep water. By crossing a strong bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous land. You could stand and fight the fiends or throw yourself to the mercy of the river below. Why should I not fight those? I guess I fight. Heavy weapons are recommended against Empire, you can change. Okay. I thought they were frost. There's one frost trapper. It seems like we have those guys that throw their bowler, and we have muskets. I don't like the muskets. I don't have a shield. I can't block their shots, can I? Yeah, the bowler guy. There we go. Hit, hit, hit. Just kill one. And there we go, a nice hit. Yeah, I can't block their shot. Which is really bad. Which makes them really bad. Nope. Okay. Lucky. I do want to get rid of those muskets. There we go. Finish him. And get the last one in melee combat. No. Okay. I got the ones that I wanted to get out. Because the trapper are not always using their ranged attack. While the muskets are only using the ranged attack. As you saw. Good. I'm lucky not getting hit. And this gives me equipment. Perfect, now I can equip this. Goblins are not too much of a problem anymore. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the body for anything useful. For fame. As I said, equipment. A weapon would be nice. I can only get the billy club.
No better way to enforce justice than force. All law follows from might.
Which is okay. Why not? And 3 food, which is really good. So these weapons are good against thieves, ambushed, field goblins running away, giggling and pointing at you. So they stole something against those flame guys. But at least we have the chance that they are unable to steal. Which would be nice. Alright, I don't have my clubs because they stole them. Oh, I hate this so much. Axe would be nice. Come on. Die. Come on. And at least 2 hits. There we go, come on. Die. Someday. There we go. Where's the last goblin? There he is. There we go, nice, out of the danger zone. Okay, bam. No. Dab, dab, dab. Oh, I couldn't evade out of that. Nope. And done. Time didn't even run out before I killed everyone. Pretty good. Let's see, maybe the result has changed. You take back your ability class from the unconscious goblin. As soon as you do, with a splutter, the goblin in question awakens and flips away from you, giggling as it escapes. You gain 2 fame. Unfortunately, your guy is okay, they stole money again. I got some equipment, which is interesting. A shield, yes. I don't have a shield, so why not? Some supplies. We are good. We have everything we need. Why did I not equip this? Again, heavy reduces movement speed, use defense. Probably because I don't have a one-handed weapon. If I equip that, there we go. If I ever am only with my sword in the fight, we have the good shield at least. To travel to the shipwreck port by wagon. You ride in relative silence until Borden turns to you and asks, quite seriously, "What do you think of the boss?" Tell them that you are proud to be working under such a great man. Borden smiles when he hears your answer. He trusts you a little more. At the port you are approached by a pirate bearing a load of stone lamps. Borden goes to give him a sack of gold, presumably payment. The unusually pale pirate shakes his head. "No." He pulls out a rusty bucket and his sword. "I want blood. There." Borden looks at you expectantly, as if you shouldn't protest. "Sure." Ooh. I lost so much max life. That was hard. You retrieve the crates of stone lamps and pile them onto the wagon before setting off. When you arrive at the drop-off point, Borden is seized with sudden emotion. "I'm sorry. I asked you to give blood. I'm a terrible person. Aren't I?" Nah, comfort him. "Oh. So this thing should be a little bit slower now." There we go, success. Borden trusts you a little more. "What do you think of Father Galfrey?" "The boss always makes sure we get our cut. You can't ask for any better, really, in a guild of scoundrels like us." Borden wrings his hand. Okay, favorite food? Oh, blackberry tart, or maybe apple tart. Borden begins to sweat, seemingly from the pressure of the question. His family. Borden perks up a little. "Yes, I have a beautiful wife. It's difficult to see her as I travel on jobs so often." And past. "I was a farmer before this. We gained to fame, and that was the job. I don't know how I get 10 more clues here." You enter the Mulberry Inn and find Father Galfrey at his usual table by the fireplace. You sit down across from him. For once, Father Galfrey is merely sitting and staring silently at his paper, the quill stationary in his hand. "Tomorrow evening I may die." For the briefest moment, fatigue crosses his face. Father Galfrey appears all at once, very old. "I hope you will know who the assassin is before then." Ask why he trusts you. Father Galfrey looks at you sadly. "Even if you were to steal the ring from my hand, you could never truly be a part of this guild. No, you don't have the heart for it. Ask to borrow gold. I cannot. I would have to lie on the guild's records." Father Galfrey's jaws quiver and shook at the suggestion. "So we go to the job with Rowena. Has been tasked with kidnapping the child of Lady Fieldling. This is the last job. So the point of interest is down there. Now let's see, do we have a general store? We do not. Bertha's Betting House. Besides a busy Empire Road, you spy a ramshackle stall whereupon a few ramshackle people are seated on stools rolling dice. You approach the stall and behind the table is a little girl practicing on a purely tuned violin. Besides her waits a squat lady clad in a flowery apron. "Welcome. Have a seat. Do try the spider cakes. I baked them this morning." Bertha smiles at you warmly. "What would you like to play? I've got dice, cards, and buckets of coins for winning. We are playing dice. I am going to bet 16 gold. Remember, Poppet, it's double or nothing." Bertha hands you 3 well-worn dice. "If your third roll is the highest, you will win enough to buy your sweetheart something from the market." Can I equip? I can only have one ring? No, all of them are equipped. Okay, let's roll. Now here's the problem. My target is 0. I want as little a roll as possible. My score is 13, which is not good. Because now for the second roll I have to at least get 13. Perfect would be if I only go out 14. 7. I have a good chance to get this higher. 13. Perfect. And the third roll, 13 or more. Which I have. Perfect. Congratulations, dear, you have won 32 gold with your original bet of 60. Play dice again, this time let's just bet 7. I don't really need the money, I just hope that I get information later. 12. Meh. I have to roll 12 again. 15, that is bad. I have to roll 15 or higher, which is not too easy. But I got it. And we got some more money. Play dice. Another 7. So the cards is just normal 4 cards and you have to select and hope you get lucky. There we go, 15. Oh, we have to get a 15.
Victory. You are learning.
This is a problem because I'm more or less rolling against myself here. I believe if I should just be able to get this higher. Perfect. And we get some more money. With a dull tingle, Berta rings a small rusted handbell. Time to go home. She hands out the rest of the baked goods and the rough patrons wander off sadly. We are rich.
I have met spirits, gods, and death himself.
I forgot.
I have no more respect for them now than when I believed them myths.
We have the shrine, so we have to roll 11. Bam, we got it. Sunshine appears through a break in the clouds, Sebastian, radiant glow. We get a haste tonic, yes, max life, which is good. Another haste tonic, yeah. Okay. Keep exploring. Yeah, you put that down.
In case you're wondering whether I take it personally, these purges of the corrupt, indeed I do. How could I not? Pauper plague. The town cry announces the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle. So this we can fight against to get some money. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malefol's plan to wipe out the Pauper's district. The outbreak began there and we cannot risk sparing the life. We could refuse to kill or fight the corrupted. We fight the corrupted, we do... You know what? No, I need the heavy weapon. It is just better. We have a Tower of Blight. We did this in the second, I believe, in the second campaign or story. There are some ghouls or zombies and one big guy. And the big guy, that is why I have the axe. So let's kill the zombies first. There we go. Because I believe my reward is depending on how many people survive. There we go. Second one dead. Okay, all of them are dead. So now I have to break this armor. There we go. And dead. I pressed the button the whole time, but it took some time for the animation to stop, I guess. There we go. Sir Malefold commends you for your bravery and offers you a reward. Gain 2 fame, gain 20 gold. I don't need food. Gain another 10 gold. We are rich! The watchtower.
On that you approach this caution. I don't know, why do I have this? Offer them gold. Give them 4 gold. You can only really check the surrounding tiles with the watchtower. Not really needed. You and Ravenna need to travel far before finding a gilded carriage trundling along the Imperial Road. The carriage is protected by a contingent of guards. Defeat all enemies before the timer to impress Ravenna. Oh, these are... light weapons are the weakest. Yeah, I need my... axe again. So, she is in this mission. She is not useful at all. She did not... last time she didn't help at all. She was just standing there. And I had to fight those guys. They are new. Soldiers, the expansion of the Empire requires constant conscription of new blood. Soldiers block all attacks, greatly reducing their damage. Use bash to open them up for damage. So first off, I'm going to deal damage to those stupid muskets. Die. And use that special to potentially kill another musket. Nope, okay, no, lucky. There, come on. I don't want to attack you, no, F off. Okay, so break first and then kill you. Okay, They are new, so I have no idea how they behave. No. Oh, god damn it. I have to break their stupid shield all the time. There we go. So they are stunned a short amount of time after I break their shield. Oh, damn it. Come on, break their shield. Okay, got him. Break his shield. Bam, nope. Break. Break. Oh, come on, break his effing shield, thank you. Stand up. Attack. Okay. Took some damage, not a problem. Was the last... We can oversee it, we have food. And maybe we get the health tonic, so who knows. Ravenna is impressed. For fame. She trusts you a little more. You open the carriage door to see a woman dressed in silks and gams, clutching her son. Please, she cries desperately, take the goat, he's just a child. Without a second thought, Ravenna pockets a heavy pouch of coins from the weeping mother and closes the door on them. The thief stares at you coldly. I don't need the money, so... Ravenna trusts you a little more, so what does she think? He sits in his finery counting coins. I expect he will do so until the day he dies. He considers you for a bit. I wouldn't trust him so much. He's in a guild of thieves, just like us after all. Favorite food? Roasted apple. Family. I have family in the capital. I do not talk to them. And past. I joined the guild after I murdered the captain of the 3rd Legion. Which is what Galfrey said too. So we have a bunch of fame. Let's camp. We have new equipment. Yeah, nah. Buy some food. Because we are just going to heal up. Finish trading. Cook. Get to the life we need. There we go. Ah, last piece. No reason not to.
Plan better.
It does at the mulberry inn. Let's take our good weapon again. Enter the inn. You find Father Galfrey at his usual place next to the fire. As you seat yourself opposite him, you notice he looks distinctly calm, despite the foretelling of his death tonight. You watch Borden, Ravenna, and Grindon roaming about the tavern. Find and eliminate the assassin before they eliminate me. However, I cannot be responsible for what may happen if you accuse some
one of my silencers wrongly. Find the liar and you will find the assassin. The red candle up in the fireplace burns tall. Approach Grindin. Bribe him with 20 gold for information, yes.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
You hand the money over. Come to think of it, the soothsayer here told me not to trust the color red. Ravenna has red hair. Grindin claps his hand as if that settles the matter. Okay. Bribe him for 10 gold. Luckily I have so much gold. Oh my god, that is such a bad roll. Oh my god. Trying to infiltrate my inscorruptible mind, are you? Okay, we can do it again. Come on, a good roll. Reroll all of these. Bad. God, freaking. We still have money. We still have money. Okay, for F's sake, are you kidding me? 5, 6. Do we even have those on these? Are you kidding me? I want information. Finally. Oh. I saw Borden looking very suspicious the other night. He must be the culprit. And now we can drink for some information. Which does this thing. Bam. Excellent.
Breathe. You have done well.
Borden murdered his wife, you know. Sold her to the desert nomads. Grindley drunkenly said that Borden murdered his wife. So, do something else. Go to Borden. No. Whew, okay. Bribe for 10 gold. Don't F this up, please. Oh. Here's a high target. Borden looks nervous. I don't really have much information. I guess I've never trusted Ravenna. 20 gold. Come on. I see 6. Okay, a 6 is good. You don't need much more. Perfect. Whew, I hope he is the hardest one. The grey-eyed fellow only began working several days ago. I'm not sure what his story is. Of all of us, I would suspect him the most. Borden said the Grindin only began working in the guild several days ago. Get a drink. And we have this little play thing again. Whew, a little bit late, but they got it. Drunken Borden pulls you close. I'm sure Grey Eyes mentioned something about a red candle the other night, he whispers nervously. Okay, you notice the red candle appears short, only it seems you have taken very little time. It seems to have taken very little time to burn down. I need 2 more information. Let me review the clues. Clues out of him. Okay. Grindin has worked for him for a short time. Grindin makes right accusations. Ravenna has worked for a long time. A third, Ravenna's good. Always says the truth for money. Borden worked for a long time. Borden will spill more truth when drunk. That assassin will always lie. And his information was that he joined many moons ago. Not to trust the color red, and assassin is Borden. Borden murdered his wife. So he's probably the
Hurry now. The
murderer.
moment is almost here. Make your decision.
But I want to approach her. I need just 2 clues. 12, 14. Bam. They were a hidden wrist dagger. Ravenna said the assassin has a hidden wrist dagger. You notice the can has burned to a stub. It won't be long before it burns out completely. 1 more information, come on. Good enough. And over, you are looking for the one with the grey eyes. You notice the red candle. Okay, Okay. Do something else. Go to Grindon. He's probably the murderer. We have 19 clues. We have all the clues we need. Choose Grindon. You draw your weapon and point it carefully at him. To hell with you, he hisses. You have uncovered the assassin. Grindon rallies some guild minions. A lot of guild minions. So we got all the clues, we just have to kill him, and then we have gold. I don't know if the candle, the burning down, just says, okay, you can't do much more. Silencer Grindon claims to have royal lizardman blood running through his veins. So here's the thing, we just need to kill him. We just don't need to bother about any of the other guys. So if we kill him, for F's sake, let me charge my weapon a little bit. There we go. Okay, back to you. Nope. 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 Wow, wow, okay. That is a nice shot. Okay, so we do need to kill the rest. Last time I didn't need to kill the rest for some reason. Nope. Oh, come on. Nope. We should have this in the bag. Give me the shield. And done. Whee! Nice. Now, because I played through this once, I know most of the stuff, which is why I was as prepared as I was. I didn't expect to have so much money though. As violence subsides, you realize that Father Guthrie is standing next to you, eyeing Grindon's body glibly. Such a shame. He looks up at you. Now, to balance accounts, you took every precaution. Are you a great debt? Let me show you how to pick a fool with a heavy purse from a crowd, and then you, my friend. He takes a ring from his hand and places it on you. Will never be wanting more of gold.
Well, well. Your skills continue to improve. We'll make a master of you yet.
We got the Dealing with Thieves on Bertha's Betting House. And equipment Light of Truth. Good. Finally. And it is gold. Nice. So, next up, the Lovers. What we unlocked was, after this, the Strength, the Hermit, and the Wheel. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.